covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. We now bring you a heart-wrenching story of a young woman in desperate need of help. Despite her best efforts, she is still living under inhumane conditions. And tonight, she's making an appeal for assistance. Shashina Roll-Farquharson has a story.
It is a painful story of a young woman who says she has done all that she can do to help herself. Samantha Schroeder said some 5 years ago she was promised roofing assistance from a governmental agency. She says her roof was removed and only partially placed back on.
I don't have no roof. The roof is literally off. It's leaked everywhere I go. It leaks. The rats, rodents, everything inside there, crawling inside there. There's no like, say, even molds growing inside there right now.
When our news team went inside, the home reeked of a moldy scent filled with mosquitoes, and Samantha admits that due to the unsanitary conditions, she was forced to move in her car. There, the young woman showed us her pillow and a spread that she uses every night for the place she now calls home.
At first, I still tried to live in there because I still was keeping my daughter. But like how there was no refrigerator and no place to keep proper stuff, I noticed like the rodents would try to get my little bread or anything like that. They would take that and they going in the kitchen to come and sneak in the room where we was sleeping in. So it wasn't really nice. I tried, and it's nothing where I like give up on myself. I'm not gonna give up myself. I'm not gonna be walking on the street crazy. But I getting tired of false hope. I had getting tired of people say, oh, they're gonna do like you saying they're gonna do, but they're not gonna do. And I don't saying I'm depending on nobody. I do need the help.
But now living in her car is becoming a challenge.
And how the car stay still and when it's in one place, I think the heat brought it out now. So the water's still leak inside the car.
So you still get wet when it rains?
I still get wet when it rains. I don't even have good health. I can't breathe properly because all the mold and everything like that.
The gas attendant says while she has a job, she spent every dime over the past few years purchasing plywood in hopes that someone would assist, even if she has to make payment arrangements.
I don't know if I got all my wood. I tried. I spent at least, I have all my receipts right there. If you add them up, they're going to be at least $8,000 or $6,000 just on woods from I've been working. That's all I've been saving up on woods. And I can't, because every day I'm trying to do some type of hustle, try to get wood. I'm doing overtime on my job. I like people think because I'm working, I could afford it. I can't. What the money I make is a day-by-day budget.
This young woman says she simply doesn't know what else to do.
I don't have no parents. My mother's dead, my father's dead. My sister, she's basically trying to help herself. My brother, same thing. He has his family, he's trying to help himself. They're still dealing with their struggle and their hurricane problems.
Now she finds that her unfortunate position is affecting her 8-year-old daughter.
I have a daughter. She lives with a grandmother. My daughter's a 4.0 student. Now my daughter's getting in fights. She's arguing, exploding out for no reason. And this part, and every day, the one thing when I talk to the teacher says she's missing you. She wants to be around you. I don't want to be around here because when she comes around here, she'll know where to be. Anything I bought for my daughter is finished. Her reading supplies, anything for help her to learn, anything finished. If I buy them, Karen buy her Grammy don't have the time to do because she's sick. She's on dialysis. When she come water treatment, she's weak. So my daughter's basically taking care of herself and taking care of the Grammy at the same time.
Samantha says she needs all the help she can get. And while she admits that she's never had a perfect life, she says life has never been so tough.
I just want to be in a closing area, just to be warm, just to be her to be nice and warm, just to, not to get wet. Just would lay on, just put a table on, just to read. And how we used to do, how my daughter used to just read a book during the nighttime before we go to bed or something, like he'd able to cook a decent meal and not get it eaten by the next hour. Not by me, by rodents.
Now, if Samantha Schroeder's story has touched you in any way, then she is appealing to you for help. She says coming to the community is her last hope. She can be reached at 443-1714. Shashina Roll-Farquharson, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Shashina. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
This is Ask the Doctor. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt. Pat asked, why do you feel so tired as you reach the age of about 55 and over? Your energy levels seem to diminish. What can you do? Pat, thanks, such a good question. There's a medical term for the lack of energy, which is anergia. And while some people may think slowing down and feeling fatigue is a normal part of the aging process, the truth is, lack of energy is usually a sign that there may be a specific medical problem that needs to be addressed. Some medical disorders that can cause a lack of energy include heart and kidney dysfunction, arthritis, lung disease, anemia, and depression. Medical research has found a link between anergia and increased incidence of arthritis, sleep disorders, cardiovascular symptoms, and other health issues. So if you experience a lack of energy that begins to affect your normal daily activities or routine, don't accept it as a normal part of getting older. Make an appointment with your family doctor or visit your community clinic to rule out a serious medical condition. If you have other health-related questions, please drop it in my question box at the hospital or at any of our Grand Bahama community clinics. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. A check on sports is up next with Ricardo Lightbourne.